So just tell me, like, I see this as DeSantis and everyone else is out in Iowa. Haley lives to play another day, assuming she doesn't get embarrassed in Iowa. And then it's Haley and Christie in New Hampshire who lose there. Trump then it's over, going into South Carolina where he would steamroll everybody. Tell me, do you see any different scenario than what I just laid out?
No, I think that all the donors come together and try to have some sort of Pat Buchanan type showing for her in New Hampshire. This shows that this alternative to Trump has some life force to it. I don't think that happened. My fear with Nikki Haley is that the donors will give her enough money to stay in through South Carolina, maybe Super Tuesday, to make the argument that she really finished second and deserves to be VP. And as you know, becoming Trump's VP can cause a lot of havoc in the White House and get back to the same non-America first, the same neoliberal neocon policies that Nikki Haley represents. I think she's running right now, and the donors are putting money in not for any chance to defeat Trump, which I think is impossible, remote to impossible, but to hang in there and make the case that she's the 15% of the party or the 17% of the party that are registered voters and Republicans that are not Donald Trump fans. And that's what I say. I don't see him getting defeated by anyone, particularly Joe Biden. But I think that whole thing's up in the air. Who knows if Biden's going to be there? What's going to happen to Kamala Harris? You've got Whitmer. You've got Newsom. Having no convening authority on the Democratic side, since the Democratic Party officially DNC is not very powerful. I don't know how they remove Biden, but I think these numbers, and particularly the crosstabs with youth, with African American men, Hispanic men, are bad and just getting worse 100%. Every week. I just don't know how they continue to buy into this thing by the spring, that they don't try to somehow make some deal with him. So I think it's
I think something could happen to him health wise. Do you think that Biden is the nominee of the party though?
I just can't see it, but I don't know how they have a mechanism to get him out. I call it convening authority. There's no, to take Al Gore's term, there's no apparatus. The DNC has been so eviscerated, right? Because the DNC and RNC are two different things. The DNC has been so eviscerated. There's no group of wise men. There's a huge, trust me, they're polling and talking about it nonstop. They're totally freaked out. That's where they're putting up this narrative of Trump as anti-democratic, because I think they view that if Trump does win, they want to go back to 17 and another nullification project where they make it impossible for him to try to govern.